You're watching Heartland Hoops, sponsored by EBO MD.
Welcome back, everybody. Round 2 of Heartland Hoops, and the Chaffee Red Devils coming into the night with 19 wins, looking to make it 20 against Leopold. Could they get it done? We're going to go right down the stretch. This is right toward the end. Chaffee, they had themselves a lead. Leopold trying to fight their way back. Braden Dwyer goes in and gets the two right there. Chaffee, though, we talked about it. Nolan Reichman at the free throw line, they were hitting those free throws. They said no comeback against us, but those Wildcats go at it again. Preston Campbell driving for 2, then looking for some more. There's that Dwyer, just a freshman with the basket. And then Jacob Biesink also getting some baskets. So I'll tell you, they're doing everything they can to get back, but the Chaffee Red Devils would have none of it. Reichman again from the free throw line. They got it done. We'll put it up on the board for you. 65-53, 20 wins for those Chaffee Red Devils. How about that? Another good one at Bell City. Cubs hosting St. Vincent. These teams, they look pretty evenly matched. Love the fan support, and it was a good game. Bell City right out of the gate. Logan Pikey with the beautiful three-pointer right there gets the Cubs moving on the board. Golden Prost, meanwhile, Colden Prost gets the basket for St. Vincent. His team moving in the right direction. Boy, you can't go wrong with Max Wheeler, the big dude, for St. Vincent with the basket. Case Huber, watch this guy, stays alert, takes advantage of the opportunity, and scores that basketball. That's how you do it. Bell City, a tough team as well. They would respond. Blake Jarrell, he gets an easy two, finds the gap. St. Vincent wins it though, 56-45 the final. Talented St. Vincent girls facing a very good Donovan ball club. And Carson Haygood hitting those threes, 25-14 in the third. It was a lead for Donovan. Answering back is Elena Cates with the good rebound to get it done. But Donovan Haygood too much, and they get another three. They get the win, 54-27. Nice win for the Donettes. More girls hoops. Jorge Zhu will play at Jackson tomorrow. Tonight they made the trip to Notre Dame. Out to the home of the Lady Bulldogs, Eloisa Marquez. She's the first to get into the highlights for Notre Dame. Watch Marquez attack that rim and gets it to go against a very good Jorge Zhu team. Watch the passing. They know what they're doing, right? Getting the basket right there inside. Big, strong, know how to play. Mia Panton, nice effort right there, attacking that basketball, shooting it before they can make an effort and a block. Then the steal again and Panton again. But Notre Dame at the end, just not enough, 60-24. Jorge Zhu, we'll see how they match up with Jackson. Meanwhile, you never know exactly what you're going to get for our play of the night, but it's almost always really good.
The play of the night, sponsored by Window World of Cape Girardeau.
Jackson and Sykeston. Sykeston's Kobe Thomas with the block, then ahead to Jaharis Goodwin, and he goes up and goes down with the dunk. Bulldog Nation loves this. Great defensive effort, the swat, the hold, the slam, you get it. Sykeston with the win, 65-61 in our Heartland Hoops play of the night. All right, time to talk some girls Class 1 state swimming championships in St. Peters. Huge day at the pool for Cape Central swimmer Carson McAllister at the Class 1 girls state meet. McAllister claimed first place, a state championship in the 50 freestyle and 100 backstroke. Also, if that's not enough, what a great effort for her. Teammate Kennedy Ringwald took 7th in the 100 freestyle, earning all state honors. Great showing for Coach Dana Powell's team. Are they special every year? And also today, the Jackson girls swim team got a spirited send-off as they took off for the Class 2 state championships in St. Peters. Jackson has 3 swimmers in individual events, 3 relays. Good luck in the finals tomorrow. And finally, SEMO, let's go ahead and put it up there for you. A doubleheader tomorrow. The women, play at 1 o'clock. The men at 3 o'clock at Little Rock. Go Red Hawks.